Hey everybody, Tommy here, the Exterior Shade Guru. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that I've been asked about quite a bit, and it's from homeowners as well as installers and dealers, is maintenance. Maintenance of your shades is something that is very crucial. It's not like you can just buy the product and it's done. You don't do that to a car, correct? You have to put gas in it. You should change the oil. You should rotate the tires. You should change your tires. Typically, you don't feel like you're going to buy a car and it's just going to work forever with no problems. So it's the same thing with your patio shades. Now, I have many patio shades on my property, most of them, and I'm doing some of these things because I want to teach you all the content of it, but also because I haven't gotten around to doing my own maintenance as well. So some of the things that I want to go over also is how to spray your tracks, what you should be using on your tracks, but every manufacturer has a recommended product that you should use in your tracks. Some make it squeak more in one shade that might not be in another, vice versa. I have recommendations that I like to use, and I've used it on all of them in the industry, and it works great, but that's my recommendations. That does not mean it's not manufacturer's recommendations. So each manufacturer has a particular product that they probably recommend you should use. What we're going to talk about is cleaning your fabrics. There is products that are out there, a mild detergent. If you want to use a pressure washer, please use it on a very, very low setting. Do not use full strength pressure washing. It will damage the fabrics and probably spread the yarns apart to where you won't be able to use it properly, and it might deteriorate the vinyl coating that's on there a lot quicker by using high pressure 3000 psi or whatever the high pressure in your pressure washer is. If you use a very low pressure wash setting, psi, less than 1,000 would be recommended, I would think. But most of the garden hose attachments, there is Outdoor by Windex, and I'll show you some pictures of these. There's the 30-second window screen cleaner company that started making things that hook on the garden hose. Those are all really, really great products to use. The problems that I have out here is I live in just outside of Houston, Texas. We grow mold on mold very quickly and very easily. Problem with that is if you don't treat it and clean it regularly, once, twice a year maybe, it'll show up and it'll be harder to get off. Now, I have an outdoor movie screen that is white. I want to say it was a little over 2 years ago that I sat down and I actually used, no, it was 3 years ago, I sat down and used 4 different cleaners on it. I have another video that shows that, but the 4 different cleaners showing the different things along the way. I set my phone up. We did a whole bunch of content on it. Then what happened was about 2 years ago, I think it was. Yeah, it was at least 2 years ago that I found another cleaner that I tried. It was a very, very strong bleach based, and it killed some of my plants that were below the movie screen. So we always say use mild detergent. Now, I have found for the lighter fabrics, there is 2 products that are out there, and I'll show them and explain them a little more. One of them is an actual mold treater and mold inhibitor, which means it helps the mold not to come back. It is very strong. You need to follow the instructions on it. I have sprayed my movie screen with it, and in over a year, I have not had any mold come back in one section that I sprayed. The other section I did not spray, so it will show the difference between the two. I have used this cleaner on my actual solar screen also, and it actually started affecting like right away. So we're going to actually do this in real time, live here on this content to show you how that cleaner works. Now, I have quite a few screens that I have never cleaned the solar screen at all. And with that being said, the problem is you're not going to see the mold unless you really pay attention on the darker fabrics like you will on the lighter fabrics. So what I'm going to do also is I'm going to grab my remotes, and we're going to go over here to one of my pergola screens, and it's bright and sunny on my face right now. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to talk about it. Now, if you see down here, right here, so this I cleaned yesterday, and you have to see really close. there's a lot of mold and dirt that goes from here. And if you go around the other side, you see it a lot greater. You might not notice it in the picture, but from here over, I treated with a mold inhibitor. But then once you get over here, the dirt starts showing up. I can see it really, really well. I don't know if I can stand back and you can see it better. But if you zoom in, you'll see that how the threads change because it's got mold and dirt that started clogging up. As you can see, it goes across and it gets right in that chair area to the corner where there is none. You can see how it's nice and clean. And then right about there in that chair area, right there, you can start seeing the dirt will start showing up more. Also, the other thing that you will see over here in, let me zoom back out, my movie screen. So in this movie screen has not been cleaned in a very, very long time. So that other over there on that section was what I cleaned probably over a year ago with the mold inhibitor. So I bought some more of it because I want to treat the rest of that, and I need to clean the housings and all that stuff, because when shades are left up for long periods of time like this one was, it was probably wet when it was rolled up. So the mold grew a little bit faster and it impregnated itself a little bit better into that fabric, and both sides are just as dirty. Now, the other side was only sprayed on the front side. I did not spray the back, but this other, I'll spray the front and you won't see the back side, and then I'll treat the back side later. But also, the other thing to take into consideration whenever you're cleaning your shades is you need to clean your housings too, because this one has not been cleaned at all. And the cleaners that we use, so the ones that I like to use is product by Windex. It's called Outdoor, that you can spray your windows, your screens, all of that stuff with. And if it's not very dirty, it's going to sheet. Follow the instructions, it's going to sheet that stuff off, break it up and drop it down. The other one is the 30-second outdoor window screen cleaner. So it's made by 30 Seconds Window Company, or cleaning company, I should say. That works great on screens as well and your glass. Now, the one that I was talking about that was super strong, which is that one, it's made for RVs, because most of them are white. It cleans the awnings and stuff like that. That is super, super strong. So I don't recommend spraying that on fabrics very much because I don't know what it'll do longevity-wise. It is a very good cleaner for patio furniture and things like that. This is the one that I recently, I got over a year ago to try and see if it would get rid of that mold. This works great. It is in Home Depot and Lowe's. It's in the mold remediation department. That works really, really wonderful on cleaning the mold and killing it right away. Let me see, one of these I think is already set up. So, I don't know if you can see that mold right there. You see how it's already getting dirty? It's working to sheet. That stuff off, and you can see how the weight bar is already getting really, really dirty. That's all I did when I did this section over here, was spray that, and it killed the mold. Now, the reason why there's mold right there is because this shade stays up a majority of the time. So when it goes up, that's what fabric is showing up there at the top. But this will also work. And you'll probably see it start working right away on the dirt and everything that's up there. If I was to spray it again, it'll start coming off right away. Now this is going to be the same thing. You can see it, it's already eating away at the mold and mildew that's on that housing. Now the same thing with the light colored fabrics. Now when I teach about light colored fabrics, they put glares on TVs on patios. But also what it does is it makes glare on TVs as well as hard to keep clean. Now this particular one here is a 97% white. And as you can see, there's probably still a little bit of mold blooms over there, but they're not that bad. Over here, I mean, I can already see it getting lighter right away. Now, you might have to brush a little bit. I mean, as you can see, that's already, you're gonna see a little bit of dirt right now only because it's still working, but it's probably got mold on the other side because it goes all the way through the fabric. I've had this one down for probably about 2.5 months right now because I wanted it to work some of the wrinkles out on the sides and to be able to clean it a little better for content for you guys. But I mean, as you can see, now it might take a couple passes to get all of it off. But I don't know if you notice. Hey everybody, I want to apologize. I guess as hot as it is here, my phone was getting hot while I was out there in the sun talking to you all. So I'm going to step back out, make this kind of quick because I let it cool down a few minutes before I came back out. But I have sprayed another section. And as you can see, that other that I'd sprayed earlier had already changed. And I'm going to meld this with the other video so it'll just be a continuous loop. And I went ahead and sprayed because I don't know when it stopped on me. I was still talking earlier, I guess. And I came over and sprayed this one all the way across now. And there is nothing on this at all now. I mean, it's completely gone. And even up there where we had sprayed earlier is gone. Now, one of the other things I want to go over also is your tracks. Now, that's cleaning your fabrics. Your tracks, there's many different products that are out there. Now, there is manufacturers like Sunpro that like to use WD-40 Specialist silicone. It usually says with PTFE on it. That's what they recommend. I think Magnatrack has their own. Universal Screens likes to use 781 dry silicone. That's perfectly fine to use. I have tried Slick Stuff, Blaster. I've tried a whole bunch of different ones. They all work differently. Some of them make it squeak for a couple of days while it's working itself in. The one this is my recommendation, is SuperTech silicone lubricant. It is the exact same consistency of CRC heavy duty silicone, which is what I've been using for years. It is an acetone based silicone spray. It has worked on every shade system that I've worked on. You spray it on there, let it dry a minute or two, start using it, and it leaves a pure coating of silicone. Now, the more that you use the shade, the more you might need to spray it. Now, the reason why I say this is because what can happen? Oops. That's the movie screen. Okay, so this is my pergola. With the pergola here, I have not done anything to this shade since I installed it. And that was probably a year and a half, 2 years ago maybe. So, over time, wooden posts can twist. They can cause issues. If you put it up, you might have to go back and adjust the tracks. You want to make sure, especially with universal screens, you want to make sure that you have a little bit of a gap in between. The other side's touching. I know that because I've checked it many a times for this video. But as it comes down, this side is going to probably minimize the gap. But what we're also going to notice is as it gets over there, it's catching. And the wind's not blowing that hard. It didn't go all the way down. So at this point right now, if I go over and push this, it went the rest of the way down. So that probably means it just needs a little bit of silicone spray. Now, I don't have this one to go all the way down because I ordered it shorter for another window and put it here, and it works great. So what you want to do is take your silicone spray and you go over, and all you're going to do is spray inside of there. Now, I recommend spraying the whole track on a regular basis, but what I did is just sprayed this where I know it was hitting. My camera's about to shut off because it's hot out here again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use it. It's going to go down, and it probably, oh, it's still caught, but you can see the gap is gone. Oh, it moved on its own. Sometimes that will happen. You might just need to come back and adjust the tracks. Yeah, the tracks need to be adjusted. That wooden post probably twisted, so that's probably why that happened. The other thing would be vinyl screens. Vinyl screens, you need to clean it with something like a marine grade vinyl cleaner. The one that I like to use is 303 Protectant. You can buy that at any academy, any boating store, anything like that. That works good on your, hold on, camera. As I was saying earlier, this 303 Protectant you can buy at any boating store, academies, a couple of Walmarts in the boating section have it. You can buy it on Amazon as well. Now I have it in a big jug. I have a small spray bottle that I used to use for cleaning when I was doing maintenance. Now another thing to take into consideration is maintenance for your guys. Maybe you can set up a maintenance plan with the homeowners. I have a couple of dealers that do that, and it's kind of busy work. If they're a little slow, they usually say, hey, we're cleaning screens this week. They pull the hoods off, clean all the mud daubers out. Some of the guys have their own ways of cleaning. They use soap, foam cannon, shoot it on there, kind of brush it a little bit, rinse it off. Roll them up, roll them down, check the tracks. Sometimes if you do those things, you might catch a problem before it becomes a major issue. The other thing also is cleaning tracks. If your shades stay up for a long period of time, mud daubers could have made a nest. You go to roll it down without watching it, it might not roll down as smooth. It might bind, it might catch. Something else could happen. I still recommend, even though you are using a hub or home automation system, to actually watch your shades when they're rolling down, because sometimes you can catch something and fix it before it's a major issue. I hope these things help you. If you have any questions, please leave a message below in the comments section, or just reach out to me at any time. My handle on the internet everywhere is Exterior Shade Guru. I will have a website up sometime in the future. I don't know when. I'm so busy with other things that I have going on that it's just not been a major thing. But you can always look for me everywhere on the internet and just leave me a message. You can go to my Facebook Messenger, leave me a message there as well. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I hope this helps everybody. I'm going to piece these videos together that I've had today. With as hot as it's been, it's probably close to 100 today, so my phone keeps heating up, so I'm going to have to stop short on this one, and I'll go piece it together, and then I'll post this out on the internet. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about. I've got a long list of videos that I'm going to be building on content on a bunch of different things, so look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a great day.